New release alert, and it's coming from one of my favorite fragrance houses. This one is inspired by music icon Amy Whinehouse. Stick around and see if I think it's trash or if it is a stellar release.
I finally found what I'm missing, and now you got all my attention. Driving me wild, got me wishing that you were all mine. You're irresistible, so refreshing. You're irresistible, tell the essence. Can feel your energy all over me. Close my eyes and I breathe in. You're irresistible.
Welcome to Carolina Fragrance Reviews. If you're new to this channel, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notifications bell so you don't miss a thing. Let's go ahead and get with the review. In case you're not familiar with the JUSBOX, they are a niche fragrance house that forges a connection between music and fragrance. Today's fragrance is JUSBOX's latest release. It is called Siren and Sailors. Amy Winehouse's lyrics were sweet and sour. They were alluring, they were funny, they were seductive, they were everything that a siren was. And according to Greek mythology, a siren would lure in sailors with their sweet lyrics and their music and all that. That's where this comes from. This fragrance definitely is an alluring fragrance that can just sing to you, hum to you, whatever it is, and just pull you right in. Sadly, Amy is also part of the 27 Club. That means famous icons that died at 27 years old. She's among a list of people like Jim Morrison from The Doors, Kurt Cobain from Nirvana, Jimi Hendrix, and Janis Joplin. When this fragrance was first released, I thought it was going to be geared more towards women, and it has been dubbed as feminine by some people. There was actually a lot more information on the internet about this fragrance than I anticipated, but I don't pay attention to that. I give my own assessment because people are saying that this is very feminine. And it does kind of look feminine if you are worried about what color it is, but what I'm worried about is how this thing smells. But what they've done with this beautiful fragrance is give it a little bit of everything. If you take every fragrance that JUSBOX has put out, it's been, some of them have leaned in one direction or the other. This one is kind of everything combined. You've got sweetness, you've got sultriness, you've got seduction, you have the dark notes, you have depth. This is a floral fragrance that has rose in it, but it is like a jammy rose with apricot and peach, so you get a bright citrus opening with the florals behind it. Then you have notes like suede and patchouli that really just pull it all in, that can actually make this a very wearable scent, especially for the summertime. But actually, I think this would be good for year-round. Definitely unisex. I don't find it leaning too feminine at all. I wore this fragrance 2 days in a row and out in public once and got 2 compliments within an hour. If you're wondering about the performance on this, being that you have florals and citruses in here, don't fret. I think that this may actually be, if not the best performing JUSBOX, probably one of the best. I would say the scent bubble on this is 3 to 4 hours, and performance is probably between 8 and 10. So that is strong, really, really strong. And it is not an overpowering scent, it's a very inviting scent. They've done a really good job with blending these notes. Speaking of notes, let me tell you what's in it. Sirens and Sailors was released in 2019. The notes include bergamot, peach, osmanthus, rose essential LMR, rum absolute, whiskey accord, patchouli, vanilla, suede, and musk. Okay, apricot is not officially listed in those notes, but with the apricot blended with the peach gives it a real sticky sweetness that is very well balanced by the suede or leather, and with the addition of the patchouli just really just pushes this thing through to make it a very thick, sticky, delicious fragrance. I am in love with this, and I dare to say it's definitely in my top 3 and just might move up to number 1. Okay, that's gonna wrap it up for the latest release from JUSBOX, Siren and Sailors. If you're not sure where to pick up JUSBOX, hit up Near Guy on Facebook or go to www.perfumology.com. He has the whole line of JUSBOX, and he also has these available in sample. If you're not sure about which fragrance you'd like, he pretty much has everything in his store available in sample. If you enjoyed this video today, how about smashing that like button, and we'll see you next time on Carolina Fragrance Reviews.